Happy Monday, y'all. It's April 1st. And no, I'm not going to pull an April Fool's on y'all. I used to, I'd get mad about that in school because most times I'd forget it was April Fool's. And let me tell you what, I was the one who got fooled. Oh, yes. So I'm just going to say Happy Monday, Happy April 1st. So I hope y'all's Easter was good. We had a ball. Yesterday, the kids came, spent all day up until early evening. 48 eggs was hidden, 48 eggs was hunted. And no, we're talking plastic. Mama learned her lesson about real eggs. Sure did, many years ago. Because you lose count, and it's like, especially if the wind's blowing in your direction like it is right now, you'd find that egg. It wouldn't be pretty. So I retired hiding colored eggs, and we do plastic eggs. And then there's little treats, you know, within the egg. So the kids had a ball. And then after they did that, we went in to get the coffee and get desserts cut up and ready. Well, we turned the kids loose with Pawpaw, the boys. Y'all want to know what he let them do? He let them be king of the mountain. He sure did. So right now, before we get into the garden and what we did Saturday, I did film, but I wasn't able to close it out. So we're gonna look at what Pawpaw let the boys do. And let me just say, I did get those clothes clean. That's all I'm gonna say. But it about killed me. So enjoy this little clip. You got a picture and a little short video. And then we'll come back and we're gonna see what all Buddy and I and Grandpa got done. And I think we got a lot of stuff done. And then I'm headed to watch Mo play ball. Only one day this week. Cameron doesn't have ball this week. So today is a ball game. And Grandpa's gonna ride with me because he's able to come, so he'll ride with me and we'll go see Mighty Mo play ball. And then get on back home before the rain comes in. We're not under any storms, just some rain. And let me tell you what, I take advantage of these little showers, especially with the garden just going in. I definitely appreciate this rain because, you know, it's gonna be pretty soon that we see drought. I do believe we're gonna have a drought this year. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as last year. I really don't, but I am prepared. Remember, we had all them totes and I have them ready. I did not fill them up with dirt to plant in because those are gonna be my totes sitting by them fruit trees behind this camera like we did last year to make sure that they all live. And remember, we only lost one out of 14 trees. So I've got my totes sitting to the side. But enjoy what the boys did yesterday, and we'll come back and we'll talk garden.
A little big thing, ain't you? But you're still gonna break it one day. Tell Mama what you been eating out of that pile.
Dirt.
Cow poop.
Yes, I got those clothes clean. Fell's Napa, a washboard, and a water hose 2 or 3 times. And then I ran them through the wash with Fell's Napa. Laundry booster, just an Arm & Hammer. It's not laundry soap. It's just a powder booster and laundry soap. And now everything's hanging and drying. Yes, I got them clean. I was like, these are play clothes, but y'all, they turned play clothes into rags. But I had a ball, and that's that mushroom compost. So they had to get their first shower with the water hose. And let me tell you, them 2 little boys was squealing like little pigs. And then we run them in the showers. And their mom just sat there like, I'm gonna leave them with you. If they don't get clean, And I'm gonna leave them with you till the stains wear off. But that's what it's all about. You know, we explained to the boys, well, and Michaela, but Michaela's 16 now. She's almost 17 years old. So she understands. But the boys, we explained to them what we practice for Easter Sunday. But Easter Sunday's still with the kids. And, you know, what is it? Peter Cottontail, isn't it the Peter Cottontail song? They still sing it today. So children are allowed to be children. And I relish those memories with my grandkids. And then throughout the day, we speak of Jesus and the sacrifices, you know, that he made for our sins and the risen day. And I'll leave it like that. So let's get into the gardening. I did plant some peppers. I did use the vermiculite, okay? I told y'all I was going to show you how I use vermiculite in my raised beds because there's no bottom. And I'm trying to retain water in my toads. Even though we have the wicking holes, some are on the sides, some are on the bottom, I have found that they still will clay up. It's just what it is. I still love my mineral tubs anyway. So I always add perlite to my tubs because it's contained. Raised beds, vermiculite. So I will show you how I planted my peppers. I filmed this Saturday. Then I'm going to show you the vermiculite that we use and how we buy it. Now we buy the perlite just like it. And when I get through with the vermiculite, it's going to go into a metal trash can. That's where we have the perlite. That's where the vermiculite will go. And then we have our 1313 fertilizer in another metal trash can. And we have, those lids are tight, and he also puts a strap on them. We do that, you know, for safety reasons. And plus, it's so easy to scoop in and get what you need. Because we found with those bags, between our humidity and heat, moisture gets in there where it doesn't with those cans. So here is the pepper video and the vermiculite that we used. Okay, you can see the full bed pretty much. What you see in here is vermiculite. We dug out half of this bed and added it further over back in November, December, and I added my natural compost from my chicken coop that has set for a year. I put that down at the bottom of this bed, about 3/4 down. Then I came back with the dirt that I pulled off of it, and then I laid just a little bit of 1313 this past winter, and I just let it sit. Y'all saw Buddy 2 weeks ago take his stick tiller and till the dirt in. And then I've just come back with our fresh mushroom compost, okay? And then I blended in vermiculite. That is to retain the water in these beds because these beds go straight to the bottom. We're gonna use calcium nitrate. Not as much as I do on my tomatoes. That's gonna feed me my nitrogen. But this is what I use for my peppers. And I want to put the bag to where y'all can really see it and take a screenshot. Now, the reason why I use this is a 4-6-3, meaning 4 nitrogen, 6% phosphorus, 3% potassium. I concentrate on the phosphorus. And the reason why I concentrate on the phosphorus is because it's going to allow my pepper plants to really bulk up, and it's going to allow for the sun. It absorbs the sun rays because it's got to have heat to produce the flowers and then produce the fruit. Pepper plants love phosphorus, but I also have to do a nitrogen. You know, back in the old days, we did a 1313 across the spectrum. Then they came out with a 1010. But I have found in my experience only, I will add a little bit of calcium nitrate. Then I'm gonna add to my hole this Dr. Earth. And I am gonna concentrate on the phosphorus because that's what pepper plants enjoy. And then of course, your potassium is nothing more than your centrum vitamin. In goes our hole. And I'm going deep. Okay, let's get us a little bit of calcium nitrate. Not as much as I do my tomatoes. You'll see, just a handful. And yes, I'm gonna pack it in. And in goes the Dr. Earth. A good handful. And the reason why I pack dirt in on top of it is because I don't want direct contact to my plants because I don't want to risk burning them. Make sure that's marked. Yeah, it's a jalapeno marked. You see where I'm at. I gotta add a little bit more dirt. Now you don't have to go as deep like a tomato. All right, I'm happy with that. I am gonna pluck off these 2 bottom leaves. And I'm just gonna bring it around. And then I'm gonna give it a light mash to make contact. And I do have new straw to show you guys. I told you I've been on the hunt to replace the easy straw. Well, I found some. Y'all, I forgot my sticks. Oh my. Let me see, I don't wanna get into the taproot of it. Okay, I think I'm good there. Boy, I like to messed up. It's renewable wheat straw. And this is from Canada. Now, I don't know where it ships from, but I do know the origin is Canada. 20 pounds, and that's what really impressed me. 20-pound bag, so you know this is going to go a long, long way. Perlite is the same. And the same brand. So I'll hold steady so y'all can screenshot or write it down. So now we're gonna walk around. Oh, wait, I forgot. Buddy did have me do a little short video explaining what he's doing with these tubs. Let me turn y'all around because I didn't quite understand it. So when he explained it to me, he explained it to you guys too. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, show you the question I asked, and I'll insert what Buddy said. Here is the long run. They've got all the mineral tubs in. And you see here is our framing bed is what I call it. Well, my question was, how are we going to get the cattle panel to connect here? And he explained it to us, and it made sense because this will be leaving in the fall, winter, and we'll put tubs here. So I'll insert that, and then we'll go to the back, and I'll show you what I planted also on Saturday. Okay, y'all, I asked Buddy, I said, I'm done got confused. That don't take much. So tell them why we don't have the cattle panels going double.
Okay, well, she would like to have another row in here so she could do it like these. But for this year, what I'm gonna have to do is tie it into this existing. This is coming out next year, be a row of buckets beside it. So it'll end up being just like this. Then we can hoop the hoop straight over. And that way this will be a full run.
So this is gonna be our double run then over here. Imagine this being buckets. Okay, I see now.
All right, now when we do, we can go ahead and show them right now while we're here talking about this.
Okay, what are we showing
I'm
them?
going to show them when we go run this outside.
Am I going out there too?
No, you can stay right there.
Okay.
Okay, these are coming out. All of this is coming out. The row of buckets she just showed you. So the row of buckets will be sitting right here, okay? Now, when we get to the back and the front, I'm actually gonna put the ground cover down. That will be replaced with a row of buckets. Another row of buckets is gonna go on the outside of this so we don't lose space in the garden. You can still get a wheelbarrow and everything in. Same thing on the back. I've got plenty of room between
Hang on, let me move them to the back.
I got plenty of room between it and the blackberry run. So we'll do a row of buckets on the outside, replace that wooden bed with buckets. The only one that'll get a little confusing is over on the greenhouse side. I figure we'll probably have to put buckets on the inside in the front and maybe on the outside in the back to utilize what space we got and still be able to get wheelbarrow or whatever we need in here.
Okay, but he answered our question because I wasn't sure what was happening here. I didn't take in consideration those are leaving after this season. So now it's making sense, guys. While we walk over to the potato bed, I did pull out the pepper plants that we've saved and 2 of the blueberries. So we're going to get those actually put into tubs. Now these are the sweet jalapenos. The reason why I know that is because I had Buddy sample them and Grandpa. So because I wasn't sure, guys, but yeah, the 3 peppers that's here are the sweet jalapenos, and they are sweet. So I'm going to keep them sitting to the west of the garden with the other sweet peppers. And in these beds, all 4 beds, this is going to be where the sweet potatoes are going to go. If my slips ever come up, guys, I only got 2 slips and they're not even an inch long. It's taken forever. Oh, we have a little friend. He's sunning, look. But anyhow, what I did was I put my okra seeds here. Now, I'm not going to grow my okra in this, but I needed to go ahead and get them in the ground. And I put 8 seeds to a bed. Well, I doubled them. So actually, I've got 16 seeds to a bed. And because I'm not sure if they'll all germinate. And then once they come up, I can just dig them up and put them into the mineral tubs, because that's actually how I'm going to grow my okra. But I want to show you something. You see how this bed's folding out? And if I zoom, it's folding out towards the end. But Buddy's going to put a brace just to ensure that they stay together for this season for the sweet potatoes. He did plant my mulberry tree. I've got to come in and put some straw around it. And I questioned. I said yes, then I said no. Well, I decided yes because, guys, I didn't have a problem with our old garden. We had a mulberry tree. And we got the mulberries, the birds got the mulberries, but for whatever reason, they stayed out of my garden. But we also have a bird bath and we offer bird food too away from the garden. So I said, you know what, if it worked all them years at our old home place, I want to do it here. So we have the mulberry here. And if you can see in front of the rooster, next to the brown bucket, I don't know if you can see, it's a little small mulberry. That's where I put the other mulberry. So that's what we did Saturday. And like I said, I didn't even finish the video. So that's why you've got some little inserts throughout this video. But I didn't want to leave you guys out because I told you whatever we did Saturday, I would film it and share the garden update, even though I think the last 2 or 3 videos was garden updates. But it's that time of year, guys. And I showed you the vermiculite that we use, how I do my peppers, what I use on them. I don't think I left anything out. Oh my gosh, I didn't show y'all my Easter present from Buddy. Hold on, we're going to the back makeshift patio. You know, we can't call it a true patio because it's got preacher poles all in it. Look at this, y'all. This is a lemon eucalyptus. I'm telling you what, the smell of this is like nothing I've ever smelled. It is unbelievable how sweet. What an amazing Easter gift I got. Guys, I like trees and plants. I'm not a flower kind of gal like, you know, well, they got a bouquet of flowers. That's not Lippy. That's Lippy. But yeah, after smelling that, I was like, ooh, you might have should have got the other one. He said, you know, I should go back to see it, but I bet that it ain't there yet. I don't know why they sold it for just $12. It had $24.99, but she said that they had done sold out, and they only had those two, and they were kind of spindly, so I'm assuming the other ones were more bushy is what I'm thinking. But spindly's fine too, because you just give it some love and they'll Cadillac. But I'm gonna finish my coffee, get this video edited so it'll upload before me and Grandpa get out of here. And I hope you enjoyed what we did Saturday. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed your Easter weekend with family or friends and just celebrated. We could not have asked for a better Easter for our family, because the kids was just smiling big time. But I'll tell you this, soon as they walked in, you know, I was working on our lunch. I had prepped a lot Saturday, and then Saturday night before I went to bed, and I had them some dyed eggs sitting in the bowl on the table, because I had the table set, and they went right to those dyed eggs. Mama, can we have a dyed egg? I said, yes. So Felicia and Ryan, the three kids, I don't know if Grandpa, because he came in from church right behind them. Yeah, right behind them. We was about an hour from eating. They was tearing them boiled eggs up, you hear me? So yeah, they had a ball cracking them colored eggs and eating, and we had snacks, and guys, I could just go on. And breaking the bread in celebration. Yep. And as I told Paul, when everybody pulled out of the driveway, I looked at him and I said, well, Paul, we made one more day. And we always say that, holiday, birthday, you know, because we host, that's what we want to do. And we always look at each other, high five each other. We made another day. Thanks to the Lord above. So, as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.